I think the people who drafted the original ECHR in 1950 would be absolutely horrified to learn how it is being used now to prevent the deportation of criminals and terrorists from Britain and other European countries.
Let's just focus, if I can, with both of you, on what this would mean for migration and why everyone's getting huffy and puffy about it at the moment. Zoe Gardner.
Specifically, we're being told, oh, well, all we need to do is leave the court. We take away these rights, and that's worth it because we can make more of these migrants disappear. And what does that remind you of? It should remind you of the argument we were told about Brexit. We were told if we gave up our rights within the EU, we gave up all of the advantages that we had by being members of the EU, then the migration issue would just be solved by somebody else. The Europeans would deal with it, and it wouldn't be our problem anymore. And the problem with this is that we're just being asked to give up a very fundamental and important set of our rights again on this exact same lie. I think the problem with pulling out these individual cases is that they do sound awful. I mean, those people sound like bad people. The problem is that the idea that all of us as a country giving up our access to protect our fundamental human rights will not protect us from those kinds of people. And the point is that once we've had another Brexit and we've had another successful campaign to sufficiently demonize and spread these stories about this migrant or that migrant who might be benefiting from rights that you don't think they should have, we will give up our rights. I think this is the path we're on. We will give up our rights. We'll follow Putin's Russia out of the European Convention on Human Rights. And then they'll tell us that actually the thing preventing us from removing these horrible people is the Convention Against Torture, because that also prevents us from removing people to places where they will face danger. And then it will be the Convention on Refugees, and then it will be the Convention for the Elimination of Trafficking, and then it will be the Convention on the Rights of the Child, because all of these things protect the rights of people from being sent to places of danger.